What is good, boys? Today I want to express the importance of oneness. And this is no spiritual shit. This is the oneness that you get when you have one product, you have one offer, you have one promise, you have one conversion mechanism, you have one acquisition channel, you have one avatar, and you have one everything. If one of these is a two, like, bro, this took me so long to understand. If even one of these is different, there's fractals downstream. There's so much complexity downstream. There's a reason why all these guys say, riches are in the niches, only do one thing to one avatar in one way. And it's because there's so many nuances. This is something that I've literally just in the past few months, bro, like a month ago, me doesn't fully understand this concept. And it's literally, bro, we were running 3 different acquisition channels. We still are. I'm working on leaning that down. And the reason I'm being so quiet, I got my baby in the back. We were also running, 5-10 different avatars for our ICP, for home service niche. That's not a niche, bro. It can be if you're good, but I just think it's the wrong way to go about it. And instead of home service niche, roofers, remodelers, HVAC, this is a niche. And I think I made the mistake of trying to think that we could do everything for everyone. We're trying to do automations, website, voice agent, conversation AI, Meta, Google, LSA, PPC, all this shit, bro. But nah, that's not how you start. That's not how you scale to 10, 30K a month, bro. How you scale to 10, 30K a month is you pick one pain for one specific niche, and then you pick one way to outreach to them. It's just so clear right now, and I think definitely start out with outreach to find your proven offer, to find your proven way to sell your offer. Specifically, if you're targeting the trades, I would never do this, obviously, but cold SMS is really effective to kind of testing your offer, getting the feedback loop. If you can afford $300 to $400 a month to really get that volume out. But we're after that point. I think just doing your own eating your own dog food. I say it all the time. Running your own meta ads, getting really good at the media buying process of setting up post hog, having that session analytics, your UTM strategy. This is where you really level up. And then this is where you really get, because if you only target, say, roofers, a roofer's ICP is different than a plumber's ICP. There's little nuances between all of these guys, and once you niche down, especially if you're doing this AI powered lead gen shit, which I recommend you guys do instead of your little $300 a month and I'll build your site and your automations. No, dude, get paid in full, fat amounts, so your customers pay for the next 7 customers. And Hormozy says this, and he's like, whoever can spend the most to acquire a customer wins. And once you understand that, you'll understand that this little $300 a month subscription packages that you guys are trying to push out and have 1 million clients, who the fuck wants 1 million clients? You know how much operational headache that is? I forgot why I started this video. It was the 1. So you have one avatar, and then once you get a lot of those guys on your media buying side, the keywords on PPC, the exact ads, because you're already running this landscaping, hardscaping ad. You just copy over the creative with AI and you run it in a different market, bro. This is just a crazy unlock. You have the CPCs, the CTMs, the CPs, A, B, C, D, E, F, G for this niche. You have the funnels. There's just so much productization when you do this. There's so much productization when you do this. And in this little era that I'm going through right now, of wanting to get out of this business so bad, as far as working in the business, Looking for, you know, video editors from Online Jobs PH right now, Upwork. You know, looking for setters, any setters in the audience, send me a loon to my school DMs. But yeah, bro, we hear all of this shit, and then sometimes I think we just ignore it because we think we're smarter or some shit. Like this if I learned one thing in the last month, it is that I'm a fucking idiot, dude. But it's like I just feel so good now because the path forward just seems so much clearer. Like when you simplify, when you are lean, when you have a proven offer, a proven conversion mechanism to one client, one outreach channel, and in bonus points, if you're selling lead gen and your outreach or your client acquisition channel is your fulfillment. So our fulfillment is done for you meta ads, and we do meta ads and funnel building to get our own clients. It's a virtuous cycle of synchronicities. But join the school community, like this video, and I hope you guys got something out of this.